Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. E la prima cosa che dovremo fare è prendere il fadale. But the first thing that we need to do is to bring on and put on the fadale. I'm going to turn these lights on. I forgot. And I will be right back in a jiffy. There they go. And they're on. I have a beautiful fadale today. Even though as the sun kind of peeks in and out in between little raindrops and it's cold outside, we are nice and toasty in here, and I'm going to show you a deliciousness that it has to do with sake. In sake, I will be using a dry sake. But I want to show you this apron. This apron is all about being positive and being happy and having love and unity, because we are all one. We are all one. Okay, so this dish, I love making this dish because I make a beautiful sauce that I'm going to show you how that is done in my nice yellow happy bee apron. So I'm going to be turning my, have a regular cast iron skillet that has been coated, and I am going to have this. I'm going to put this on about a medium. So while this is getting hot, I am going to be adding a good tablespoon of ghee in there, okay? And then I have 2 tablespoons of butter to finish the sauce. I have 2 shallots that I have thinly sliced. I have a quarter cup, between a 1/3 cup and a 1/4 cup of parsley. I love parsley, so I'm using a good 1/3 of a cup. I have an entire lemon that I have squeezed and taken the entire zest in here. And then what I have here is I have a 1/3 of a cup of dry sake. That's going to be for the butter, the lemon, the shallots, the parsley, and the sake that's going to make our sauce. So what I want to do is, what I have here is this beautiful grouper that I have cut up in pieces, and I want my grouper to be nice and dry. That's why I have these little guys over here. I want to get my wonderful ghee, and ghee, it's delicious. It tastes like butter, yes. And I love ghee, and I have a good tablespoon because it's going to be part of the whole equation, and I'll walk you through everything because I love to teach you how to make this. And then what I have here is I have some, because I'm gluten-free, I'm using rice flour, and I have a good teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of smoked paprika that I'm just going to mix like this. Just mix it like that, no big deal, very easy transaction. Because then I'm going to show you how to make this amazing salad that's going to go, that these are going to go on top of. So what I want to do is I just kind of want to drench. See what I'm doing? Just drench these guys, shake them up. And then I want to make sure that my oil is nice and hot, because these brown little bits that's going to be going on in here, guys, is what's going to be really good to make our wonderful sauce. Yes. Because these guys are going to come out of here and I'm going to make the sauce. Alright, so I'm going to put this down like that. That's what I want to hear. I just want to sear these guys. And you know, and sometimes when you get fish, and this is grouper I'm using. If you don't have grouper, any nice, you know, hard fish will do. Hello, beautiful people. I don't have my glasses, so I cannot see you, but welcome, 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 welcome. And I have a small little guy over here, but I'm going to add him in a little bit because he's thinner, and I want to make sure that he's going to walk in there with the rest of them little friends. I'm done with that. Get yourself a lid because we're going to be needing that lid. All right, so now I'm finished with this. Get that out of the way. I am going to go grab an extra plate so I can bring my fish when they come out of that in here. And I am going to get a piece of foil to kind of keep them warm so they don't catch a cold. Because they're going to kind of go back in here. All right, so now that these guys are doing their thing, and I don't want them to cook all the way because I am going to bring them back. Now I'm adding that other little piece in there. So I have it on medium to medium high. So that's for that. All right, let me bring your attention now to the salad. And you can actually do this the night before. I have here a good 1 to 2 cups. It's my husband and I. So I have about 1.5 to 2 cups of this wonderful pearl couscous. And what I did is I cooked it yesterday, so you can do it the night before. And when it comes out, okay, make sure you put a teaspoon of olive oil, mix it up really, really well, and it makes it very easy for you to use it the next day because it's already cooked. All right, now to this right here, I have, what I've taken is a half a red onion that's going to go right in here like so with this. In the meantime, I'm keeping an eye on my fish because by the time the fish is done and the sauce is done, it's going to take a few minutes. This dinner is done, guys. So simple and easy. And actually, you can chop everything the night before, put it in the refrigerator and use it to make it a lot easier for you. Now, to this, what I have here is a really good cup of chopped parsley. And as you can see, I have a little bowl here. I don't need a really huge bowl to this. All right, and then what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to start mixing these guys like this. So you got the couscous, you have your parsley, and you have your red onions. You know, we don't eat raw red onions, and we should. Red onions have their own personalities and their own yumminess. Now what I want to do here is I want to come over here and move my fish, turn it over, because I don't want it to, I just want it to brown. And it's soaking up that deliciousness. Oh yes, and it's doing wonderful, and I'm not touching it because I want those bits in there. All right, so now that I have this deliciousness, as you can see right here, ooh, there goes my parsley, and I grow my own parsley. You know, I grew up with my family always growing their own. I was born in over 200-acre farm in southern Italy, and then when we moved to South America, we still had a little farm, and we grew all of our vegetables. All right, so what I have here is just get yourself a little jar, and I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard and salt and pepper that I'm just going to add just like that in here. And this is going to be my salad dressing. I don't want a lot going on in the salad dressing because we're going to add that fish and that yumminess. So wait till I show you how I'm going to finish this. It's really a very pretty dish. Okay, so now I'm done with that. So I'm going to take it over here, and we're going to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it all you can, shake it like a milkshake, da 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 da. Okay, that's enough. So now I have this. Now to this, I'm going to grab a plate like so. Okay, I'm going to bring, as you can see, you can double duty here. We're going to put all of this yumminess. I am going to bring this right here. Have a cleaner one over there. And I just want to add all of this in here. So we are going to have, you know, the sweet and the crunchy. Also, I have here a good 1.5 cups of pomegranate, and I have a good 1/2 cup of toasted, wonderful pecans. Yes, this is going to be our salad. So I'm just going to mix this really well. All right, so now I'm going to wait on that because my fish, I want to get him out. because I can finish that later. So now you have this beautiful fish. You see that? Very easy transaction. Anybody can do this. All right, now I'm going to cover this up. Easy, easy peasy. Very easy. Now to this pan, I am going to add my onions. I mean my, not my onions, but my shallots. 2 of them that goes in there, just like that. I am going to add a little bit of this butter. It's 2 tablespoons, so I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. That's going to go in here. Oh, it smells wonderful already. It smells wonderful already. Let me get this right here, because I want the butter to get all the bits and pieces. And I don't really want my onions to burn. I just want them to just kind of get a little brown, which they have. I'm going to bring my sake right in there like that. I'm going to bring my 1 lemon with my entire lemon zest in there. See how simple and fast this is going? I am going to raise this up a little bit more higher now. And I am going to add the rest of my parsley right on there. Super easy transaction, guys. Easy peasy. I bring you easy. So now what I want to do is I want to bring this higher, because I want this to reduce. And something is happening here. They all are marrying together. And I love to cook with sake. And the sake that I use, if you guys really want to know, it is, this is what I use. It's a dry sake. And so now let me bring you back to how we're going to play this whole thing. So what this is doing its thing and is reducing with all these beautiful little bits and pieces. As you can see, I have not salted this, okay? We just kind of salted and peppered the wonderful grouper. So now what I want to do is I want to bring my salad on the bottom here, just like that. Oh, I love couscous. It's such a beautiful little pasta. Yes, yes, yes. And although I am gluten-free, I can have this pasta. And I just want to bring it all the way. I have a round plate that I am utilizing, just like that. Oh, it's so pretty. It is really, really, really pretty. Then to this now, what I want to do is I want to bring my wonderful pomegranates, like that. You can use all of them or not. Oh yes, because that's going to be the sweetness. Because remember, we used, you know, the wonderful Dijon mustard for that. Okay, so now that this is almost done, because I'm paying attention, we cannot walk away and leave it. Now I want to bring my fish, and I want to put it in there. I want to nestle the fish so I can finish cooking with its juice. Oh yes, baby, baby. I'm not missing that juice at all. And I'm just going to turn it over. And now my sauce is going to start thickening with the fish. Yes, yes, yes. So this is doing its thing. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm still having on medium to medium high. In the meantime, I'm going to work on getting my pomegranates, because pomegranates are wonderful for us, especially now during this time. And they, you know, they're wonderful now. And then I'm done with the pomegranates. And then what I want to do over here is take my wonderful toasted pecans, and I just want to give it a quick chop, like that, a quick chop, because all of these guys are going to work together. Oh, I can't wait. I'm hungry. And as you can see, this is going to take less than a half an hour, guys. Less than a half an hour. Alrighty, now I'm going to get my, oh yes. Oh, let me shut this off. They are beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now what I want to do is I want to bring here my wonderful, oh yes, my wonderful fish right on top of that. Oh man. I just love playing with food. I really do. I mean, I really do. It's just, to me, is when you're playing with flavors, it's amazing. And you know, you gotta wait for them to develop. And then with this wonderful thing, you see it's made like a little sauce. I am going to add those right on top of my wonderful, oh yes, oh wonderful, right on top of my delicious and wonderful grouper. Oh yes. And then I am going to take some of those toasted wonderful pecans, and I just want to add it like that. Oh yes, baby, baby. See what I'm doing, guys? Very easy, very easy. So you're getting a crunch, you're getting sweetness, you're getting the saltiness. And now let me bring it closer to you. Let me bring it closer to you, for this is my sake, lemon, and parsley grouper with my beautiful couscous salad. I want to thank all my wonderful sponsors. You know who you are, and thank you so much for joining me.